What do you think?
Jest.
Jest.
I really like Jest.
You don't like soup?
No.
You're British, you love soup.
What? That's so weird.
Hey folks, this is Riker. Legacy of the Void was officially revealed at BlizzCon 2014, and it is completely changing the way StarCraft 2 is played. Here's an overview of all the changes coming to multiplayer. New units, changed units, and even the very base of the game has changed. Be sure to also check out this video here to learn about the single-player campaign and the insane new Allied Commander co-op mode. Oh, and did I mention that Micro Macro is officially coming? That's right, they're calling it Archon mode, and it allows 2 players to control 1 base.
Yeah, so Archon mode is like playing a 1v1 game of StarCraft 2, but you play with an ally. So for example, if you jump into a game of Archon mode, you start off with 1 base and the same amount of workers, and you control that 1 base and 1 army, but with an ally.
At BlizzCon, they showed us a couple Archon mode show matches, pitting pro against pro, and allowing them to show off the new units at work. First off, the huge change that means you're gonna have to throw away all those build orders. You now start off with 12 workers.
Yeah, so we wanted to reduce passive parts of the game so that we can have less of those moments where you just sit and watch the same sort of game over and over. So we are experimenting with starting off with more workers so that at the start of the game, there's less of a downtime before the action begins.
Further, mineral patches and geysers only have about 2/3 of the resources that they used to have, meaning you're gonna have to expand a lot sooner. Every race got 2 new units, except for Protoss, which got only 1 new unit, since it's the Protoss expansion. But don't worry, in the Q&A it was revealed that there possibly will be other new Protoss units, they just weren't ready to show them today. The first new Terran unit is the Herc, whose special ability is a grappling hook.
With the splash damage coming in and another one of these joining over, we're going to start to see a bit of damage being dealt here, and already this Herc. Might as well call this guy Hercules, because this is doing quite a bit of damage here, day 9. And the Roach one's been added on because they're having to deal with these guys.
Oh my god! Oh my god. If this game is decided in the first few seconds by a pair of the brand new units, then that will be exactly like my experience.
And he's chasing this queen down, and he does...
oh, down she goes.
Kill it. But these guys grabbing away.
Oh my god, MC Hyun having the fun. We're starting to see roaches in production.
And 1 hit away, that guy. And with the splash damage about to complete here as well, he's going to be killing these guys in 5 minutes.
And there the roaches are out. Finally, we're getting the chance to see the game go on to the next stages. Oh my god, that move was so hype.
The micro in this game.
The second new Terran unit is the Cyclone, which has the ability to lock onto a target and continuously deal damage to it even while moving, and when moving out of its initial target range.
I don't know who's in charge of those, but goodness. Oh, there goes down a queen. I mean, this targeting ability is so insane. I mean, look at the range on that.
They're upgrading to further the range as well. This isn't the full maxed out range yet either.
Where's David Kim?
Don't worry, he's watching Stardust. The Cyclone.
The Cyclones? What are the kill counts on these 2 Cyclones? These are the 32 kills
and
31 kills. Oh my god.
Other changes to Terran include Medivacs now being capable of picking up siege tanks while they're sieged. The Thor special ability has been replaced with a self-repair. The Banshee has a movement speed upgrade to allow it to outrun mobile detectors, and its base range has been increased by 1. The Battlecruiser now has a teleport ability that allows it to teleport anywhere on the map. The first new Zerg unit is the one that everyone has been asking for years, the Lurker.
Oh my god.
How adorable.
Friends, brothers, welcome back for the Swarm.
They are. But I don't know how much damage they're going to do versus Battlecruisers, to be honest.
Not only is the Lurker back, it's better than ever. Lurkers can now be upgraded to increase their range, which will allow it to outrange all static defense in the game. The second new Zerg unit is the Ravager, which morphs from the Roach, and its special ability launches a missile into the air that lands after a short pause. It's great against stationary targets, so it couples well with a fungal, but as you'll see, it's really difficult to hit a moving target.
Oh my god, what is that?
That is the Ravager.
That's the Ravager. Oh my god, that's the mega upgrade.
And he's trying to target down here, and already we're going to see engagement from the Hercs and the Cyclone, targeting onto the Ravagers.
Oh, great targeting on those Ravagers that have an aerial attack. Falls out of the sky and blasts onto the ground. Pretty long amount of time to be able to dodge that.
But the best part is that this ability breaks force fields. Other changes coming to Zerg include Ultralisk armor being buffed. The Corruptor's ability has been replaced with a channeled spell that deals damage to buildings. As you'll see, it looked pretty weak in the show matches, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this receive a tuning pass.
So there it is, they're targeting the structures, starting to deal more damage. Not nearly as much as he wanted.
No, it's not quite like the gameplay trailer, is it? Because these turrets are not going down very fast.
The Swarm Host has been changed completely. It is now a mobile harassment unit. It could attack while unburrowed, and while the cooldown on Locusts has increased, the Locusts are stronger. And you can get an upgrade that allows the Locusts to fly. They can't attack while flying, but they can, for instance, fly over water, land, and siege a base. Swarm Hosts seem amazing now. And as you'll see, if you catch your enemy off guard, you can destroy an expansion in seconds.
There they are, the Swarm Host flying in. And they deal a lot of damage, Artosis.
Yeah, I mean, they are locusts when they land, right? So that is a very annoying harassment right there. Oh man.
Oh, dear. That.
Now that is an improvement on the Swarm Host right there. I really love this.
Everything. Destroyed everything back there.
Yeah.
That is strong.
And lastly, a Nidus Worm can no longer be damaged until it finishes unburrowing. The new unit coming to Protoss is the Disruptor. It has no attack, but you can activate its powerful ability, which makes it temporarily invulnerable, faster, and able to move through units. And after a couple of seconds, an explosion releases around it. As you'll see in the show matches, it didn't seem that effective, especially given how gas expensive this unit is. It really seems dependent on nailing that timing.
I want to see this.
Watch this, ready? Oh, there it turned on. Oh, going around. Well, he turned on a little bit early there.
All right, so let's have a look. Oh, no. Oh.
Okay, well, he can drop them right out and kill everything. Watch.
Go,
See?
go.
Oh, you can't hurt me. Oh, so, well, they don't have the biggest radius, okay?
Yeah.
Other changes coming to Protoss include a huge nerf to warp in, because again, this is the Protoss expansion. It now takes longer to warp in units, and they take 200% damage while being warped in. Again, this completely changes a lot of Protoss gameplay. But good news, Warp Prisms can now pick up units from a distance. This is awesome for drop harass and to save units.
Two disruptors, one of them gets
he's
caught.
got the turn on. Oh,
the
yeah, I
Warp
forgot about
Prism.
that. That's right, Warp Prisms can pick up from far away now.
Save those disruptors.
Yeah.
Immortals have been changed, Hardened Shields has been removed and replaced with an active ability that absorbs a lot of damage for a short amount of time. This completely changes the Immortals' role. For the Oracle, the Envision ability has sort of been folded into Revelation, which now also detects in addition to granting vision. A new Oracle ability is Stasis Ward, which lays down a cloaked trap on the ground and triggers when enemy ground units move nearby. It then activates and freezes the units. While frozen, these units cannot attack, cannot move, but also cannot be damaged. The Tempest has been completely changed. It now moves fast. It no longer attacks air, and it has a new ability called Disintegration that deals a ton of damage over time, which also works against buildings. You shoot it, you move off, and about a minute later, the target's dead. The Carrier has been reworked. Interceptors are different. The Carrier now has the ability to release interceptors. That makes the Carrier shoot out all its interceptors at an area, and the interceptors stay there. They fly around in the air, shooting anything in that area, and the Carrier can just move on off wherever it wants. The last big change coming to the game is automated tournaments. Blizzard has recognized that players love to organize tournaments, and rather than have them do that through various third-party sources, Battle.net will now be the hub through which that could all happen. That wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment letting me know what you find OP or what you're excited about. Be sure to also check out this highlight video of the single player mode. And until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Should explain to me how you beat them.
We just used 6 Zergs and 4 Cyclones and 2 Medibug and 2 tanks. And they lost. What a noobs.
Why didn't you counter?
Terran is Himba.
What would a Zerg player do if Cyclones came out early? How does one deal with that and get back into the game?
Since the Cyclones were used by themselves and they move much slower than Speedlings, just making Speedlings would have been enough to counter them.
Okay, yeah, we saw you using the Ravager, and Apollo said you didn't hit anything. Apollo says you didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
The Legacy of the Void is on its way. Open beta in January.